Hey, yo, let's get it. We back. Salute Music. I'm A-Chana, City Lights. Got a special thing going on right now. A group forum about hip-hop in the state where it's at. So we going to go ahead and introduce everybody. I got Marcelino down here on the end. I got Jack Frost. Cash you for everything, Mr. Jackson. Quick question right now to start it off. What do you guys think about the state of hip-hop and music itself and pretty much where it's going?
My opinion, like I said earlier, I was talking to you about it. I think hip hop is going backwards nowadays. You know, we had a lot of progress. We had a lot of messages. Like I was talking to Marcelino, like there was a lot of messages in the music, and now we just talking about stuff that don't even apply to us nowadays. You know, a lot of money that ain't nobody got. You know what I'm saying? A house and a crib, and they talking about they thugs and all this stuff, and then you see 2 Chainz on the ground getting robbed. So, you know, that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, I pretty much agree on that. It's just like I agree 100%. It's going backwards. There's no message. Like the music nowadays is strictly for the club. It's for the amusement for the people at the club. It's not music you can sit down and really listen to and relate to. That's why people always seem to go back to stuff like Tupac and Biggie and stuff like that. Bubblegum rap.
Yeah. I mean, that's all I really listen to is old school stuff because I don't like what's force fed us right now. You know what I'm saying? There's good music out there, but you got to find it. You got to make a choice to go find it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so many outlets for people to put whatever they recorded in their mama's house or whatever out. You know what I'm saying? You just got to get past and weave through all this stuff until you find, you know, the J. Cole's, the Kendrick Lamar's, you know what I'm saying? The people that's really out there spitting something that's worth listening to. You know?
But it's crazy, like, you know, like Marciano said, it's crazy. You gotta search to find good artists nowadays. You know, back I want to say from maybe like the 90s to 2000, you know, you had Biggie, you had Pop, you know, LL was trying to pop back off. You had, you know, Juvenile, Cash Money, you know, doing their thing. Who do you think, honestly, changed the game or hurt the game in the last 10 years?
Honestly, though, you know, it's not a particular person. I mean, it's an industry that, in my opinion, because these record labels is promoting what, you know, you got millions of rappers got to go through a couple outlets to get heard. So obviously, it's big dogs controlling everything. Right. You know what I'm saying? Whoever running these companies that's distributing them is obviously the ones controlling music, and they don't even listen to rap music. And, you know, if they do, that, you know what I'm saying? They don't recognize its importance because they're not putting the importance message out. I don't know. You know.
I feel like they use music a lot of that. Like nowadays, mostly for promoting stuff and stuff like that. Like they have a rapper, make a song like this and then promote this type of liquor and stuff like that. And I feel like they use it more as just the marketing stuff and just to put stuff out instead of actually putting out good music.
Right.
Like Frost was saying, as far as A&Rs go, like back in the day, I feel like they did more of their job. There was a lot more rappers or music artists in general coming towards us, these couple outlets that they had. But there was, like Jack Frost said, about, you know, there was more A&Rs had more control over who actually got saw or who got money put into them. And now it's like you can go on YouTube, make yourself a video, and put it out there tonight. You know what I'm saying? We can do it right now if we want to. And it's just so mass flooded with so much different stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you got to search for it.
So pretty much how Soulja Boy did it.
No, right.
He amassed so many videos on YouTube to where he, you know, was on Twitter, he was on all the social networks and pretty much created that buzz. I mean, if it's a young artist, man, what do you suggest that they do, man, to try to get out them groups of people, man, that's basically taking over the industry right now?
Well, the biggest thing, too, a lot of people don't know that when hip-hop first came out, they thought it was a joke. They was like, this is gonna be done, this is garbage, they ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? And so then when they saw the potential of it, they grabbed it, and then they took it and formed it to what it is today. And before, it was just all about, I remember rapping over buckets and beatboxing and hitting on the tables and, you know, loving it, like just really loving it. And now, you know what I'm saying, now you got all this, everybody gotta be on YouTube, everybody gotta be on something to be a rapper, you know, and I think they'd quit rapping if they couldn't be on YouTube right now. You know what I'm saying?
So competition now.
Yeah.
So what artists need to do, and I know this is, you know, it's not even an opinion. They got to start being more business minded. They can't be in this bubblegum world that's been created for them. You got to start thinking this is a business, and then you got to apply how you know about what you know about business to it.
So pretty much they need to take their ethics into it and understand basically not jump into a field and not know nothing. You got to have some research and pretty much, you know, it's a layman's fact that if you put 30,000 hours in anything you do, you master that. And a lot of these cats don't do that.
And it also goes back to your goals. What are you in this for? You know, are you in this to make money, or are you in this because you love it? And if you are, it's still the same answer. Treat it like a business so you can support it,
Right,
and make it grow. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Right.
what you think about it? You know, I don't know. I mean, I know, and it's different markets too. You can't even apply the same thought to the same market because y'all in the Pontiac market, it's way different than Flint market.
Now going to the markets, Marciano, you was down in Tennessee, man?
No, South Carolina.
South Carolina?
Yeah,
And you was
yeah,
doing
yeah.
some things?
For a minute, about 5 years, man. We was down there. And I mean, it's crazy. The whole music scene is completely different as far as, you know, the big city up there is Charlotte. Everybody go to Charlotte to do something. And I mean, there's a lot of love for people out there doing it. Number one, for these new artists, I mean, to make it, you gotta be original. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stand out because there's so many people that sound exactly the same. You know what I'm saying? And if you ain't doing something original, I'm not gonna take the time out to listen to, you know, whoever. So, and I'm sure that goes for most everybody else. But as far as where I was from or where I went to, you know what I mean? It's just about the same as it is everywhere. You know what I mean? You got to make that name for yourself. You got to put in that work. You got to, like Frost said, it's a business. It's not, oh, I wake up this morning and want to do it. It's what do I got to do to achieve the next goal in this thing that I'm doing.
So tell them a part of your grind. Like, what made you, you know, stand out when you was down there? Like,
and not only that, though, too, is what's the difference between South Carolina market and this market right now? What difference do you see right now?
I mean, when you're down south, it's a southern music generated machine down there. You know what I'm saying? They're not trying to tell the truth. Like where I was at, they ain't trying to hear hip hop. They ain't trying to hear nothing that's going to educate you on anything or make you think or make you relate. They want club bangers and they want, you know what I'm saying, something that's going to be radio friendly, and they want, you know what I'm saying, and that goes for a lot of places. I just, as far as, I feel like the Midwest is definitely more hip hop orientated, and I'm not saying as a whole. I mean, I went down south and I know a lot of people that flip lyrics down south. You know what I'm saying? A lot of my type people just killing it lyrically down there. But when I come up here, there's more of a push business-wise for lyricists. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I just feel like down south, man, they're trying to push that same thing that we done heard already. You know what I mean? So
it's definitely a different market, and there was a report that came out about a month ago for Michigan. Actually, Michigan, I think, is worth, if I'm not mistaken, over $1 billion.
I seen that too.
In music alone, just money generated in this state. So it's crazy. It's like if it's that much money generated, like you said, the Midwest is popping, and you got Michigan, who you think is the motor city. You know, hard workers, we out here putting in work. Detroit definitely, and Michigan as a whole, has a different sound. I mean, what do you think? You know, coming from Pontiac, but you still represent Michigan. How different is the sound from Detroit to Michigan? Is it really a difference from Pontiac to Detroit, or like what? I
think it's a difference, but I think it's a slight difference. I think everybody from Pontiac to Detroit all got the same grind. So it's like a lot of that come out in the music. Like it's the same struggle. It's the same, a lot of the same stuff. So as far as that, like putting it like that, we talk about a lot of the same stuff, and we all come from that struggle. So of course it's gonna be similar, but it's like you got to stand out to do anything. Like if it's a million people trying to make the band and stuff like that, and they all doing the same thing and stuff like that, you think you doing the same thing? They gonna pick me out? No, do something different.
Yeah, also too though, people don't see that Detroit is the main hub in Michigan as far as music. Got long-standing record of history and music. That's why it's a lot of money there. So the further you get away from Detroit, the less money you got in the entertainment business, because so you got a Pontiac, you got people from Pontiac that's related to a lot of Detroit people. So you get like money, kickbacks, and more entertainment industry. Then you get farther out north to Flint, you know what I'm saying? And then you lose a lot of that entertainment, and entertainment is the only industry where urbanites can really, you know, get into it with no question asked. There ain't no other industry around here just letting us in here like that. You see what I'm saying? And so, you know, that's the main thing. I mean, Detroit got it's a lot of money, but the rappers ain't getting the money. You know what I'm saying? It's the industry that was already established in Detroit that's getting the money, you know? So, you know.
Hey, Marcelino, I got a question for you, man. Honestly, if you an independent artist, is it better to stay independent, build it from the ground, or to sign that big luxury deal where, you know, you end up owing so much at the back end?
I guess for me, it all I mean, when we all start, that's what we all think of. You know what I'm saying? I want to get signed. I want to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Quick. I want to do music for the rest of my life. I want to get paid for it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it all depends to me what position you're in right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you done been working for the last 5 years and these people out here know your name, stay independent, get your money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you young and up and coming and you just so happen to run across the right people, you know what I'm saying? It might be in your benefit. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You really gotta pay attention to your situation. And like Frost said, you gotta put down a goal list and see what you want out of what you're putting in here. You know what I'm saying?
And that's exactly what needs. See, that's the main thing. It depends on your motives going. If you in here to make
Right.
money, take the deal.
Right. That's what
But
I mean.
if you in here to build a legacy and an empire, you stay independent.
Right.
Because the more people you got with hand in your pocket, the less money you gonna get. But and you know, and if you like Isham said, you sold dope, sell it yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, and pretty much when you're thinking about the music industry in a whole, you know, you got a lot of different, like you said, faculties all into this one pot, and it's a big mixing pot. So like you said, if you got something down south, they might not like hip hop, but you got something up west, you know, we pretty much like everything, but we might not like something out west. Our west might like something out east, you know.
Right.
I mean, it's pretty much crazy, and we want to, you know, just keep it simple. And like Marcelino said and Frost said, you just got to know what you're doing and pretty much stay independent.
Right.
Definitely want to wrap it up right now. Want to give a shout out to all our guests, Marcelino, Jack Frost, Mr. Jackson CBE, SaluteMusic.com. I am H. Hunter. Hey, had a great time, man. Y'all come back and check us out.
Let's get it.